Hello to all the supporters of Support is the Key. I said last week that I wanted to do a video about coping at the festive season because I know people that are going through a hard time can find it quite difficult to cope at this time of the year. But I just wanted to start the video with a saying about courage and strength. I often look for these sayings because to help myself with trying to get through each day. And this one is from actually Michael J. Fox, which I found really wonderful. One's dignity may be assaulted, vandalized, and cruelly mocked, but it can never be taken away unless it is surrendered. And I really related to that because, the 15 years that I was abused, I really tried never to surrender. And what I mean by that was give up and lose hope. And although I know that I was on the verge of, not doing something that I would want anyone to contemplate and get help if they are having thoughts that are very negative and dark. And I just wanted to let everyone know that the reason why I wanted to do these videos about the Christmas season is I've spent 15 years never being present at a birthday, Easter or Christmas. Obviously physically present, but not as myself. And full of these pent-up emotions and watching all the people around letting go of everything and enjoying, which is what is a good thing about Christmas, whether one is religious or not, because I think it's a good way of kind of unwinding before obviously another year begins. But I want to reach out to all the people that I know may not be able to do that. And I really do think at this time of the year, if you really feel like you can't cope, it's probably one of the most important things you can do is try to reach out to a friend that you trust, to someone even on a helpline, to talk. Because as much as sometimes, even myself, I feel like what's the point of talking? I sound like a broken record. It slowly begins to allow you to bring up things that you didn't realize that you've suppressed. And in my case, I often refer to it as my defrost of a freezer. And I finally got the panorama of all the years that I suppressed, and I don't want anybody to feel like they're alone. If you are feeling like you're having a terrible time, obviously any time of the year, but especially at the moment and leading up to Christmas, please feel free to contact me on Facebook or skey127@yahoo.com.au. I would be happy to answer and just be there for you, because I don't think anybody deserves to feel like they're alone, because obviously when someone is experiencing something like violence in their life, bullying, as I've said, you can feel like you're the only person in the world. And I often, having worked in a nursing home, saw so many elderly people dealing with being alone. And I feel very strongly about nobody wanting to be alone. People who deserve it, obviously, in the sense of not people, in the case of the person who committed the crimes against me. Although having said that, in half an hour I'll probably feel the guilt, which I am trying to slowly come to terms with, which is the Stockholm Syndrome. But I am really doing this open and honest conversation with you who honour me by viewing these videos, because I do honestly feel that if we can join together as a community to help each other, there is nothing more special than that. Because I have experienced 15 years of having to give away friends, losing family members and not feeling like I was entirely present. And it's something that I would like, from all that negative, dark place, that a bright light can shine through. And I will be doing another video, and I would really just like to say, please don't hesitate. I, out of the blue, called this Facebook page with the help of my brother, Joe, support is the key, because after a person comes out, well, in my case, I've come out a few times. Once when I was transgendered, to tell the family that I was transgendered, and again when I had to speak about my crime. You can often feel so wound up with that emotion that you're running on adrenaline and this and that, and all of a sudden you feel so alone. And for people that are enduring violence and can't speak up, I know that feeling, and how lonely you can feel, and how scared you can feel to talk. And I want you to know that there's hope. I know it's probably hard to believe, but there is. And another thing I would like through the community is to help with the changing of the laws, to make people not walk into a police station and report violence, then have the person who's the perpetrator walk into the same police station, but then walk away free to go and hurt somebody else or the same person, because there's no law to stop them, or evidence, I should say. And we really need to do something, because every day somebody dies. I've been left scarred in so many ways physically, and I know the perpetrator in my case is in prison, but he's left me in my own prison, which I have to learn to live with. And it's something that I don't want anybody else to have to endure. And I look forward to speaking to you soon. And please, as I said before, write to Support is the Key on Facebook, or skey127@yahoo.com.au. Thank you very much for watching the video. Take care, and goodbye for now.